Hello, welcome. This is a September reading and it's for Twin Flame. So it's kind of exciting to go into the October readings and I hope you're doing okay. I'm sending you lots of love and peace wherever you are on Gaia. So let's have a look at what we get. Sorry Gilbert, he's sitting by my feet and then I move my chair, but I have to get comfy. Okay, so thanks for subscribing, thanks for giving the video a thumbs up because it helps it to reach more people, and we're just asking Spirit really to show us what's going on with the Twin Flame connection through October, sorry. So yeah, October, Twin Flame, please show us what's happening with the Twin Flame through October, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so recent past. What we've got here with the Twin Flame is a very slow energy. Now, I want to say Twin Flame, for me, the way I do my readings, the Twin Flame is somebody that cannot emotionally connect, all right? Because it is really, truly the most renowned relationship for emotionally avoidant people. You have one person that's ready for it and the other person isn't, or you sort of even swing back and forth and take it in turns. So that is why in this reading it could be somebody emotionally avoidant in your life. So it doesn't have to be you know, your twin flame. It could be somebody you know that is a family member or a friend, but they're emotionally avoidant. Now what's happened is with this person, they've had quite a slow energy, and it was like they were offering you something, but it's very slow to come, and it's like you're waiting for the real deal. You know, you're always waiting on a promise or a hope that this person's going to change, and it's frustrating, very frustrating, because there's a lot of slow energy there for the Twin Flame. Almost like they're dangling a carrot in your face of what they could be like, what their potential could be, but never really delivering. Yeah, unsuccessful. So that is not successful. Okay, so that's kind of what's gone on with the Twin Flame up until this point, right? I mean, in a nutshell. Or with this person anyway. Right, okay, the cards have just gone everywhere. Everything that happens in a reading is part of the reading, and the cards have literally just gone everywhere. So it feels like this person is basically, their energy was all over the place, right? Their energy has been all over the place, and one minute they could be hot, but the next minute they could be cold. One minute they could be very close, getting closer to you, the next minute gone. You see, cards are just gone. So hang on a sec, just bear with me. Right, so we'll have a look at the next card. Oh, Spirit's making me work today. Right, what's going on then in October, please? They're quite insecure, right? This person is quite insecure. They're trying to put on a tough front. Whoever this person is, they're trying to put on a tough front, like they know what they're doing. But really this person's very insecure, okay? Now they could also be quite deceptive. They may not be opening up to you about certain things. For some people that is game playing. Now it's interesting, this person has the Ace of Cups underneath. This person is very, very sensitive underneath it all. And they actually do... I don't like getting people's hopes up, but I have to say, because this is what the card that's coming out, this person does really care about you, okay? Because you've got here the Ace of Cups, and that is a caring person. That is somebody who really cares about you in a friendship kind of way. you know, in an emotional kind of way. It's not sexual. I mean, they might have sexual feelings towards you as well, but what they're deceiving you with at the moment is that they do actually really care about you. But they are very insecure and they want to be in control, and they literally don't want you to... they've been dangling this carrot. You know, it wasn't successful. It hasn't felt successful because you haven't been given the carrot they were dangling. You know, if they were kind of on this, always making you a promise that they were going to improve things, or you were kind of hoping things would get better in your relationship with this person, it's never really felt like it's got back on track. It's never really felt like it did in the beginning, you know. And it's really hard because this person seems to expect loyalty from you, you know. But anyway, what's going on in October is that, like I said, they are insecure. They're being deceptive. They're trying to be shifty or appear like they're playing games, but really they care about you, okay? So let's see a bit more information, please, Spirit, about this person, okay? Sorry, my top seems to be probably the way I've sat down. The person you think about, right? Let's have a look. Right, so one card's come out. I'm going to pick another card because I usually like to pick my own cards. This person is appearing very selfish, okay? They're not putting in the work. They're not putting in genuine work with you, and they're appearing selfish because the King of Wands reversed is very selfish. Eight of Pentacles is somebody that does not put in the work when it's reversed. Okay, obviously the cards fell out. Lately I've been working with upright cards, and it was really funny because when I started the reading, I thought to myself, you know, I don't work with reverse cards at the moment, which is a big shift for me, but it's just something that seems to have happened. And now all of a sudden I've dropped the deck and we're coming out with reverse cards. So again, that's part of the reading as well, because that is not at all what I've been working with. So there's something here very deceptive in October, very confusing, I would say. I don't really like that energy because I just think a lot of us have really had enough of being confused, and we've really had enough of games. You know, we've been down this road long enough now on our spiritual journey, and we really just don't want games, and we don't want confusion. We don't want any of that, really, but that kind of is the energy I'm getting. So let's have a look. So that it looks in October like they're not really putting in work here. They're not offering you anything. Now they've got the Queen of Wands. Now the Queen of Wands does offer benefits, right? So it's very strange. They're being selfish and they're not putting in work, but then they do have something you want. That's the annoying thing. I don't know what it is, but there's something there that makes them attractive to you. There's something there that they have which you like. Okay, that could be anything. So that is a frustrating situation. Let's have a look. What does this person think of you? Do you know, this person doesn't know really what to make of you. They've got the Fool card. In October, it's like they do want to proceed. They want to proceed their connection with you, but they've got no clue really what they're doing. It's like, it's either starting over again with you, or it's just like they're totally naive, or they're just not giving any thought whatsoever. It just feels like they're just not, they're just clueless, really. It's really strange. Whereas before, I feel like they were teasing you. Now, I don't know. They do want a new path. So it's odd. They want a new path, but they're very confused. They don't really know how it's going to work or how it's going to go. This person is very triggered by you. This person gets extremely triggered by you. Look at that. That is the ego triggering. That is the purging card. Because this is what they think of you. They want to carry on their connection with you. They just don't know how to do it. They don't know how it's going to pan out. And they get very triggered by you. Very. Okay, how do they feel? Please. Scared. They are scared. They are triggered by you. You bring up a lot in this person. You bring up a hell of a lot that you don't realise. You probably do realise it, but this is confirmation. You know, because you probably get so triggered by them. I feel like this person winds you up so much. But equally, you wind them up. And you probably don't even try. But they're so triggered by you. And they are torn in two. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. Five of Swords. They want to hold the power. This is a typical twin flame reading, or a typical reading about somebody who's emotionally avoidant. They want to hold the power because they're just scared. They're so scared of looking insecure. They're so scared of looking vulnerable. They really, really don't want anyone knowing what they're like inside. What they're like inside, what they're like inside is Ace of Cups. Soft. Very soft. But they are being selfish. Very selfish, not putting in the effort or the energy that they should be to be a decent person in your life. But they've got such an attractive energy. It's very annoying because they sort of hold themselves in a position as if they have got something decent to offer you. And that's quite compelling. So I can see why you would keep getting drawn back to this person. You know, you might not even feel like you get drawn back, but there's just something about them. They hold a certain position in your life. So it's hard to really walk away from them. But yeah, when they think of you, they get really triggered. To the point that they might even just want to move on. But I don't think they can. I think they're just really confused in October. They still want to hold all the power. I mean, a lot of things here haven't really changed, to be fair. Let's have a look. How do they want to move forward? Let's see. How do they want to move forward, please? Oh, they're confused. They don't know what to do. Look at that. I mean, the Two of Swords is confusion and not knowing what to do because you're scared. And then they've got the Seven of Cups, which is just like loads of different ideas. They've got fantasies in their head, like total fantasies in their head of how they could have some sort of relationship with you going forward. And some of the ideas they've got in their head are completely unrealistic. It's never going to happen. It's like they're in La La Land. That's why they're not putting in work and they're being quite selfish, because they keep thinking about the position they've got in your life or what they know they could offer you if they wanted to offer it to you. And their ego is having a bit of a power trip. I do feel like this person is still got quite a lot of ego, unfortunately. And it's almost like they let that go to their heads, and they really do think that, well, they come up with all sorts of stories and ideas of what they think could happen going forwards with you, which a lot of these ideas are unrealistic. And like I said, it's like they live in a bit of La La Land, fantasy worlds. It's not going to happen. Let's have a look. Now, it's interesting. There could be children involved, but aside from that, there might not be children involved, because we've got a Page of Cups, which can signify children, but it can also signify love and good news. So we've got the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups. We've got somebody here that does like you. They care about you, but they've got intimacy issues. They've got issues around being vulnerable and being real. So they hold on to that persona of what they, either the position they've got in your life or what they think they've got that's so great to offer you, and they kind of use it as a bit of bravado, as a bit of a power. But underneath it, underneath all these games, underneath all these fantastical ideas, they do really like you. They do really care about you. And you really massively trigger them. You annoy them a lot. And like I said, they might give the impression that they're just moving on, which I don't think they are at all. Or they're just wanting a new path with you, but they're just not sure how to proceed with this new path. It's actually, it feels like there's been a turning point in your connection. Something has absolutely changed fundamentally between the two of you. So the way the connection used to be, it's not like that anymore. And, you know, they still want to proceed with you, but obviously they know it can't proceed in the old way that your relationship used to be. And it's triggering them because they don't really know how to kind of go forward at this point. Because obviously they don't want to look vulnerable. This person kind of wants to dominate you. What's hidden that you don't see? Right, what's hidden that you don't see is the Queen of Pentacles energy. And Queen of Pentacles is very abundant. Queen of Pentacles knows herself. Doesn't have to be a woman, but it's an energy of knowing your worth and your value, you know, and being very abundant. So that's very good. It's kind of like Spirit saying, remember your worth, remember your value. This person does care about you. This person wants to go forward with you because of your value and your worth. So let their ego struggle with this one, because it's their ego that's struggling. Their ego is the fake self, and it's wanting to portray an image of somebody who's very tough, dominant, thinks they're, you know, they're an attractive or whatever type of person. And, you know, they just kind of, yeah, that's how they want to be perceived by you. But at the end of the day, you are a very solid, abundant, valuable person. And so whatever games their ego wants to play, it just doesn't really work. It's almost like you're not really getting, you're not really at the mercy of this person like you used to be through October. Because you know your value and your worth, and you don't need to be at the mercy of them anymore. Now, there could be different options going through your mind. You're putting off a decision because you've got the Judgment card reversed as well. So, you know, Seven of Cups is thinking about a decision and being confused, and Judgment card is putting off a decision. It would be best to hold off making a decision about this situation at the moment. You might feel like your ego's kicking and screaming because you want to basically tell this person, you know, I'm finishing it, or this is what we need to do, this is what I need to do. You know, your ego could be really kicking and screaming through October, you know, because you just want to make a decision on it and maybe communicate something with this person. But Spirit is basically saying, know your value, know your worth, let that speak for itself, and don't rush into making any decisions in October. Okay, we're going to be in Libra season, and Libra season is all about relationships, and I'm going to do a video on it very soon, and next week I'll do it, in a week's time. And so you could really feel the pull to try and sort out relationships, and it would be best not to, because you need to let spirit do whatever work needs to happen here. And anything you do say, you could regret. So it would be better to just keep reminding yourself of your power and your worth. You are valuable. This person knows you're valuable, and that's why you trigger the hell out of them, because this person would love, I feel this person would love to just walk away or something like that. But they can't. So just hold your value and your worth, and don't rush into any decisions. Wow. The advice from Spirit is you do have the magic touch, the Magician card. And when you have the magic touch, right, that is coming purely from Spirit, from the unlimited potential of the unmanifested realm. That means that you really are the most magical when you don't try to touch things, when you don't try to, like I said, speed up decisions or overly communicate or get too involved or chase somebody. You're much more powerful if you just work directly with Spirit, keep yourself to yourself, and let this situation unfold. Allow your energy, which is very powerful, to communicate to this person, because they can feel your energy. They know what your energy is. So allow your powerful energy to be the communicator, and allow that person to feel it. And if you do that, you're going to be very successful, because the Magician card is a very successful card. It means you do have the magic touch, but you won't have the magic touch if you keep touching the matrix, if you keep communicating, if you keep chasing, if you keep trying to resolve the situation. No, don't. It's almost like you've just got to let go. Just completely let go. Work with Spirit. Keep yourself to yourself. That's the advice. Yeah, because if you don't, you won't receive. 6 of Pentacles reversed. You know? So you've got to just trust. Trust that you're going to receive. Don't try to force it. You might not want to receive anything from this person, but at the same time, having arguments with them, confronting them, getting wound up with them, having contact with them isn't going to be the way forward in this month of October. The way forward will be to just work with Spirit and concentrate on making your energy the most valuable that it is. And if you work on your valuable energy, this person is going to feel it. And that is what will give you the magic touch. Oh my God, we've got the Death card. Now this is the transformation card. It's the end of something into something new. It does herald a new beginning. So this is a new beginning. There's going to be a new beginning with this twin flame connection or emotionally avoidant person. My goodness. 2 of Swords reversed. There's going to be a decision made. A decision is going to get made by the end of October. It's like you're not scared anymore, or this person's not scared anymore. Let's get one more card to go with that one, because I'm just really intrigued to know what that means. Death card. That a decision is being made about having a new beginning. Somebody is not scared anymore. What does it mean? Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to go in your favour. things are going to go in your favour because the Wheel of Fortune is going into a more fortunate period of time. Something magical's happening here, and I feel it's coming more from you than the other person. I think the other person, their ego is blocked. They've still got barriers up. They are set in their old ways. They think they can still dominate you. They're confused. They don't want to show any insecurity. They do really care about you. It really annoys them that they care about you so much. The game changer is your energy. In October, you know your value, you know your worth. You're working more directly with spirit. You're not going to be trying to sort this person out anymore or chase them or anything. And that's going to turn the scenario around. This is the ending of an old timeline where you were on the back foot with this person. Yeah? You were on the back foot. You felt like you were, I don't know, either not worthy or they were confusing you, playing games. Whatever it was this person was doing to you, your energy changes the tables in October, and you are moving into a more fortunate period of time where you know your value and your worth, you know your quality levels, if that makes sense, and you know deep down this person cares about you. So you don't need to be dominated. You don't need to be stressing out. You don't need to be made to feel like you're not good enough, because you are good enough. And October, your energy, you freaking know it. This is where you draw the line in the sand and you say no more. And that's probably why it's best not to rush any decisions through October, because as much as you might want things to be over at this point, because your energy has changed and it continues to get more and more solid and abundant through the month of October, you could see a very different way forward come the end of October with all of this. So, you know, because things are going to move in your favour. And for some of you, all right, this connection may come to an end. But for others of you, I feel it will actually be that this connection starts to develop a much better flow, because you're much more solid in your energy and your worth, and actually you don't have to chase this person anymore or try to people please them. You're not scared anymore. You've transformed yourself. You're in your power, and this person cares about you. I'm telling you now, this person's not going anywhere. All right. So I think for most of you, this person will be there, and they're going to start, I think, treating you better, because if they don't, you won't be scared anymore and you will walk away from this person. And that's what I can see. So that's the message. I hope you found that helpful, enjoyable, and I am sending you lots of love and peace. If you'd like to book in for a reading, do contact me. Yeah, I'm on Instagram and Facebook as well. So peace and one love.